Welcome back to the show. There's nothing like the fresh smell of the holidays. We say good morning to Linda G. Levy, best known as the Fragrance Queen, here to share some tips and trends for us this morning to make your celebrations unforgettable and, she says, irresistibly fragrant. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Great to be here today.
Yes, thanks for joining us. We'll start with this. What are your top tips for selecting a fragrance gift? And, what trends should we be on the lookout for this holiday season?
Well, number one, we're going to always focus on new fragrances because if you're going to buy someone a gift, it's great to know that the specific ones we're going to talk about today, or if you go in a store, you ask what's new or even ask that question online. Once you've done that, I would say that the trends that are really happening now are fruity, floral, and some woody fragrances. We'll get into some specifics. So if you have a friend on the list, best to know or think about it, which of these scent categories do you imagine they would be most comfortable in? The floral, the fruity, the spicy, the woody, and so on.
Of course, of course. Let's talk about, you mentioned fragrance layering. What is that all about? How can someone new to fragrance layering get started with creating a unique scent combination?
Well, ever since the pandemic, there's been a big trend change in the land of fragrance where people prior to that often focused on one fragrance as a signature fragrance and wore it for every occasion, every place they would go or time of the day. Right now, consumers are really looking at having a collection. You would never wear a tuxedo, Matt, if you were going to a casual picnic. So I liken it to that. You want to make sure that you're wearing the right invisible accessory. Once you start your collection, there are no rules of right or wrong when it comes to layering, and you might want to combine them one over the other, and we'll talk about it when we smell together right now.
Interesting. Yeah, well, sure. We have a little setup, too, for folks at home to look at some of the fragrances, but let's talk about this as well. What makes fruit-forward scents like cherries or blood orange so popular during the holiday season, and how can they set the mood for those festive gatherings?
Well, let me say this. Let's take a look, if you don't mind. I'm going to hold up one that is a real standout for this holiday season. It's Carolina Herrera, the designer, Good Girl. And for you, Matt, there's a companion, Bad Boy.
Oh,
now,
nice.
The fragrance, the actual package itself, you got to admit, is a real knockout. And what I would say is it's good for you to know this is like a collector's item. So the fragrance itself, which is very fruity and also a bit, we call it gourmand, a little heavier, I would translate it to be. It is the same fragrance in this fabulous stiletto shoe, but every year at holiday time, it's redressed. It's a new look. She's quite white and sparkly, and her companion, also Bad Boy, with a fresh and woody scent, really looks good, terrific. So anyway, my point is these are great gift giving.
Yes,
these
very
are
unique.
Great.
Very unique. We'll show our viewers at home as well the collection you sent us quickly, but unfortunately we're short on time. Where can our viewers go to learn more information about picking out the perfect fragrance?
I would say go to our Instagram account, which is @FragranceFoundation on Insta, or visit us on our website, www.fragrance.org. You'll find out all the info there, Matt.
All right, here's just smelling great for the holidays. Thanks so much for all your tips, Linda. Great to see you.
Great to see you too. Happy holidays.
Yes, we are back right after this.